your small area, or even a large area, but I'm just thinking about, your third house, because we have the North Node approaching. So here it's kind of making your third house a lot bigger than it actually is. So I think of like your nearby community, or just like the community that surrounds you, neighborhood, with the third house. And with the North Node, it's kind of like amplifying it to where you're making the community a lot bigger than it actually is. And it's almost like it's kind of just not allowing for it's trying to keep you almost constricted in a way where you're just obligated to stay simple-minded, not allow you to, if it's not physically, go out and have this desire met with Mars in your ninth house to gain further knowledge and to really bring that into your reality. And in order for you to create a stronger structure around your beliefs. So it's almost like you need to kind of break through from these third house matters in order to allow for the ninth house to really take hold in your life. And that way this knowledge can come through. Yes, this knowledge can come through. These this level of having experience with information that is coming from different kinds of divine sources can be applied and communicated to others so that others can get some sort of benefit from it. So then we have Jupiter and Saturn in your 11th house. So we have Jupiter and Saturn in your 12th house. So this is the thing with the 12th house. If there's something going on with the 12th house, the 6th house is seriously putting off a strong vibration and is wanting you to look at the 6th house. So having Jupiter and Saturn in your 12th house, there's this, it's almost like they're keeping you from getting involved in or getting into the groove of a routine and taking care of some of the needed, necessary applications of being consistent in your day-to-day schedule in order to kind of in order for whatever is being built to have a strong structure around it, because you're putting every day, you're placing that time and the energy, and then you're concentrating on this, whatever it is that you are working towards. You're trying to bring it into, you're trying to make it a reality, and the sixth house is just doing it step by step and just putting it together piece by piece. So your 12th house is being pulled towards your 6th house, and Saturn is almost trying to keep you from being consistent in some odd way, even though Saturn is the one that wants you to be disciplined. It's almost keeping you stuck within wanting to step back from the day-to-day work activities, your schedule. It's wanting you to almost like, I'm having the sense that Saturn is telling me that it's trying to give you more structure around the 6th house, and right now you're dealing with it subconsciously, and he's almost restricting you in a way where he's taking energy from you. He's making sure that you have the necessary energy needed just for your simple, basic, humanly needs right now. And the funny thing is, we have Jupiter here too, and Jupiter is increasing the emphasis on needing to just take care of the basic human needs, but it's triggering your 6th house to do something. It's like offsetting your 6th house to initiate the wanting to have your all your ducks in a row. It wants to slowly but surely get to the finish line of what it's trying to produce, or the consistency it needs to just maintain, if you were working, just to maintain your work schedule or a job, or if you're creating, or whatever it is that is being shown to you that you need to be responsible, and that it's producing something that is helping you. You need to be consistent with it, and you need to prioritize your time. I see a lot of emphasis on time, and it may seem like you're not really doing a whole lot, but behind the scenes, Saturn with Jupiter here in the 12th house is really amplifying your ambition to get stuff done. And in the long run, after this transit, it's going to help bring out the best qualities within your 6th house. So you're going to come to this realization. You're going to basically finalize with having a strong sense of your 6th house obligations, and this is going to really help bring into reality what Saturn is trying to create a really solid foundation with, and Jupiter's here amplifying it, and is basically giving you this unseen luck, where it's almost like Jupiter's telling you to have faith and trust in this process. Okay, Saturn has a ruling way of putting these systems in your life in place, and Jupiter is just there wanting you to have faith and trust in the process. However, with them as a team in your 12th house, your 6th house is, it's almost like it's wanting you to kind of practice doing the 6th house, practice out the 6th house themes as much as you can. because it's going to really be needed after Saturn and Jupiter move from opposing your 6th house. So that is the inner planets, and I need not say any more. I only speak of the outer planets when they're, when they're involving, or when they're near or opposing the inner planets. That's the only time I'm going to speak of the outer planets. And yes, we have all the aspects going on the astrological wheel. However, you know, the oppositional force with the opposing house is an aspect in itself. And this is what I will be speaking of right now until I gain much better insight on aspects. Okay. And I also need to get an astrology program that will help me walk through day to day through the month. Anyways, so that's the astrology. And now the tarot horoscope. Let's get your cross. I'm doing a cross spread that I created.